I just sold my house. Whoop whoop! I'm gonna be full-time traveler now. I'm free.
Oh yeah!
I'm free. Come along on the journey. I don't know where we're going or what we'll see. I invite you to come along. Let's go.
I'm home, sweet, homeless. Thank you, Christy Siegfried. You're the best realtor in Oregon. You rock, girl!
But before we go anywhere, I gotta stop by storage here. And I'm already hung up just trying to get the door open. Yeah, I got too small of a storage space, but my philosophy is if I cannot fit everything I own into a 5x10 storage space, then I gotta delete a few things, get rid of them. I'm a little bit of a minimalist that way, so we'll just try and get some of this out. Fall on out. It's up against the door, so the door won't open. As you can see, it's just kind of falling on out. I do know how to pack. Cramp things in tight. But still, got some work just to get the door open here. Welcome to the Great Wall of Storage, as I call it. This is a testament to the materialism that we've been brainwashed to believe that we need to get a whole bunch of stuff to be successful and it'll make us happy. Well, that's gonna all change real soon. This is not success and it's not happiness. It's just a lot of stuff. Some of it's pretty cool stuff. Some of it, just stuff you kind of need. Some of it, I probably definitely don't need anymore. But I can't be bothered right now getting rid of some of this stuff. I just want to get on the road and get going. I just found this fortune in one of my boxes in the storage. You will do well in the field of real estate. I didn't do too badly. At least I finally sold my house. There's a long story behind that one, but I don't think I want to tell you that one right now. You would never think that I can get all this stuff in that little storage unit, would you? The thing about material goods, better known as stuff, is you have to maintain your stuff and you have to find a place to put all your stuff. So it all creates responsibility. The more stuff you have, the more of a responsibility it becomes. Something I learned a long time ago when I was staying with a well-off family in another country was the more you have, the more you have to lose. Got everything back in storage and came back to my friend's house. And as you can see, it snowed pretty good last night. So we'll be leaving this. This is the edge of Oregon, looking over to Idaho. This is what we'll be leaving behind. Just got an oil change, and that's one of the expenses of being on the road, of course. And now we're heading out of the Caldwell, Idaho region and into the little town of Marsing. There you go. There's Marsing, and that's the Snake River down there. Have a look over there. Snake River, some ducks out there. Yeah, it's just a little town. Getting on the road a little bit late, but better late than never, right? One thing I really hate about winter is that the days are really short. Why such a late start, you might wonder? Well, I had to pack a lot of stuff into this car. There's a lot more stuff than I would usually have, but couldn't fit it all in storage, I guess. We turn left. We will officially be out of the towns and on the open road. On the way to Winnemucca, Nevada. The open road is here. We are now on it. Who knows what lay ahead? It's gonna be snowy and cold for a while. And we're gaining elevation, so it's only going to get colder and
snowier. It snowed last night, so that's where all this snow came from. It's been a frantic, stressful past few days. Had to go to storage and deal with that for several days, and pack stuff that remained in the house, put that in storage. Luckily I already had a lot of the stuff in storage, anticipating the sale of the house a long time ago. Actually, I haven't even had a chance to shave. Looking a bit scruffy there, eh? But now that that's all done, what awaits is the open road and everything that comes with it. Exploration, travel, fun, meeting people, seeing nature, animals, the mystery of the unknown. It's great. I just saw a sign saying elevation 4,600 something, so we're definitely up here, and it is definitely whiter and snowier. And there's only a little bit of daylight left, so it's going to be camping in the snow and in the dark. But I have a place in mind as far as camping goes. I guess we'll just have to see if we get there. I don't know how old that schoolhouse is, but I'm thinking maybe 1910, 1920, maybe even turn of the century. This is the teensy village of Jordan Valley. Not much here, just a few houses, a little tiny store, gas station, and not a whole lot other than that, really. There's your gas station, and there's your tiny store, Mrs. Z's. We left Idaho and we're back in Oregon. I prefer not to drive at night if I could help it. There are large animals out, such as deer, elk, and if you go farther north, moose and bear. Here is the turn to where I thought would be a good camping spot for the night. And I know there's going to be some snow here, but well, that's the way it goes. Alright, home sweet home for the night. Here we are. A little picnic table right there. Another one there and another one up ahead. It's even got an outhouse right there. Winter is not my favorite time of year. It's not even 6:30 yet, and it seems like it's midnight. It's so dark out here. Of course, it's cold, and I'm standing in some snow. Tonight, it's going to be just a fast dinner. I got some, like these little instant meal things here. This jasmine rice here, and this tasty bite stuff there. And some cheese. Nice thing about cheese traveling in the winter is you can put it in a cool part of the car and it'll stay real fresh and good. So we're just going to use the stove here at Coleman stove right there. Got the pot on. And just cook those up real fast, just heat and eat and good to go. So let me show you how dark it is when the flashlight goes off. Yeah, that's pretty dark, huh? See anything around here? I'm moving the camera. Nope, nothing. Yeah. Dark winter nights. They're very long. You want to go to bed and go to sleep. You're just feeling tired. So this is the snow here. It's probably about 3 inches deep, I guess. And that's what's around. Just a lot of snow. There's the tire tracks in it. And there's the car. To fire up the stove, you just screw that canister on right there, and you screw it right onto that. and then you light the burner there with a match or a lighter. Alright then, fire it up, mate. Yeah, fire up that babby. And there's your burner all lit up. First night on the road, dinner is on. I can't really be bothered making a fire, you know, especially out in the snow like this. I mean, I could do it, I have done it, but in the dark it's just not really all that much fun, and it's just a lot quicker to do these heat and eat meals and just get it out of the way and kind of crawl back in the car, listen to the radio, or do something else, like read a book or a magazine, or maybe if you have cell reception, get on the phone with somebody and say hi. Can you hear those coyotes? They're going crazy. Yipping and a yapping. So, you sit in the dark and listen to the radio. Good morning. I slept pretty comfortably in my nice fluffy down bag here, even though it was fairly cold last night, and there is ice on the windows. Let me show you that. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's ice all on the inside of the windows. Let's have a look at the temperature. Looks like the temperature's gone up a little. It was at 30, now it's at 32 inside the car. So it's probably a little bit colder outside. Being that it got down to 30 in the car, probably means that my apples and fruit have now become fruit-flavored popsicles. Having the temperature at 30 or 32 is relatively okay. I've seen the temperature down to single digits inside the car at times. The temperature outside is 27 degrees. Just went up to 28. Probably because my hand is there giving it a little warmth. With a temperature like that and a 20-mile-an-hour wind, oh, it's probably got about a 15-degree wind chill out there, so I think I'm just going to stay here in the bag and stay kind of toasty for a few more minutes, wait for the sun to come up before I get out and about. It might look pretty, but that red sky of the morning is giving a warning of bad weather coming. Home sweet homeless. It might be a little cold now, but I'll be loving it once we get down to warmer weather. When I was using the toilet paper, these small black dots kept falling out, and I thought like maybe they were pieces of dirt or something, and then they started to move, and I realized they were flies that were hibernating inside the toilet paper roll. Even though they're just flies, I felt kind of bad, because nobody likes being knocked out of their bed onto a cold floor. Am I right? That's apparently Antelope Reservoir out there. It's either dried out for a while, or it's just frozen. Welcome to Rome, but not the one in Italy. This is just a little roadside stop in Oregon. Rome Station. That's why they can charge a lot more for gas here. This Rome has its pillars too, apparently. Looks like we made it to Burns Junction, so we're gonna go left here and head on down toward Nevada. Not much left of that gas station. Off into the big country again. Don't forget to check out my A Drive Down America's Outback Part 1 and 2 for more of this kind of thing. This is the coolest place in Orovada. The snowfall has arrived. The red sky in the morning told the tale of what was coming. On the interstate for just a little bit right now. It's pretty murky out there. A little bit of everything. Fog, snow, almost like rain at times. It's really getting murky now. I found something really cool.
I'll have to show it to you in the morning in the daylight though. Winter, cold, gray, 14-hour nights, or even longer depending on where you are. Anybody really love winter? I know some of you guys do. But I prefer summer and fall. Who loves winter the best out of the seasons? Raise your hand. Nobody? One? There you go. It's another frosty morning. Let's have a look outside. Lots of ice on the windows today. Good morning. When I said I found something cool last night, well, I kinda lied. I actually found something hot. A hot spring. Last night was beautiful. There was a moonless night and the stars were just amazing. Just thousands of them. I think I probably saw 3,000 or 4,000 overhead. Although they say you can see about 2,000 with the naked eye, I think out here you're probably seeing more like 3,000 or 4,000, maybe 5,000. Because when I went like that and just looked at the stars in that little area, holding my hand away from my face, I saw like 24 stars in just that alone. And you gotta think how many of these are in the whole sky. A lot. I feel sorry for you guys in Chicago or New York or LA. You see maybe 10 or 20 stars. Couldn't find my electric shaver in the car today. It's lost in there somewhere. My car's a real mess right now, so found a disposable razor, but it wore out after about half a shave, so I've got a haphazard looking shave right now. That's what happens when you move. It's just stress and mess. And I've moved to a much smaller residence, I might add. Yeah, I looked for that electric razor for over an hour and I just couldn't find it. And I didn't want to spend another 20 minutes looking for another disposable razor. Where are we heading next? Let's get in the car and we'll find out. So where are we heading? South. Stick around if you want to know more than that.